What's going on, y'all? This video was on counting and clapping note divisions in 4/4 time when the quarter note gets one beat. I start the video off with that saying right there because that is a crucial piece to understand this whole concept. It definitely confused me when I was coming up learning music theory. So in 4/4 time, that means there are 4 beats in one measure. So one measure has 4 beats. Now, in 4/4 time, there will be a quarter note that gets one beat. Therefore, 4 quarter notes equal one full measure in 4/4 time. Now, I'll say that again slower. I don't have it written up here, but it's something that you need to internalize for sure to be able to grasp everything. A quarter note gets one beat in 4/4 time, and there are 4 beats in 4/4 time. So therefore, the quarter note gets one beat. All right, now moving on, we'll start with the largest note value in 4/4 time is a whole note. And the whole note gets 4 beats. And it's clapped like this when you see it. 1, 2, 3, 4. The next division is a half note. And the half note gets 2 beats each. And 2 half notes make up 1 quarter note. To count and clap it, it would be like this. 1, 2, ready, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. Going on to where we started, the quarter note gets 1 beat each. And 2 quarter notes make up 1 half note. And we can count it and clap it like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's a whole measure of 4/4 time that we just counted and clapped. Underneath the, smaller than the quarter note is an eighth note. An eighth note gets half of the time that a quarter note gets. So 2 eighth notes equals 1 quarter note. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and notice on the 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm clapping a little bit louder so you can hear the division that is the quarter note and the eighth notes are coming in simultaneously with the quarter notes. However, the notes in between the 2 quarter notes are also eighth notes as well. So eighth note, 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 eighth note. Even though on the accent, that was where we previously were using the quarter note. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now that was a little bit, the connection there may be a little gray, but I'm definitely, just bear with me and we'll work it all out. The division underneath the eighth note is the 16th note. 1/16 note is equal to 2 eighth notes. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and is how we would count out an eighth note. To divide that even smaller, we get 1E and a 2E and a 3E and a 4E and a. So we use those E and a syllables to help us count out the note divisions in between one downbeat to the next downbeat. So you're not saying 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can know it's evenly distributed. 1, 2, and a 3E and a 4E and a. Yeah, it helps you. It helps us, keep the pace. And that's really the only, you can say any other thing that you like to say instead of 1E and a, but that's just the universally known thing to say when doing 16th notes in music. So with that being said, one last thing that I'd like to point out before we get into counting and clapping some of these rhythms is that to tell the difference between an eighth note and a 16th note is that there's an extra beam underneath the 16th note. That means, you're going to be doing this, but, doubled because two of these 16th notes equals just 1/8 note. All right. Oh, excuse me. Also, it's kind of illustrated here as well. Eighth notes are presented right here with a beam, and they also can not have a beam. And the beam, I mean, is this line connecting them. The eighth note can have a little tip at the top of it like that, and it'll also denote that this gets half of a quarter note, half of a quarter note. And I have some examples of these in the counting and clap exercises so we can hear what they sound like. All right. So with that being said, we're going to count and clap these two measures. And these are measures of 4 because there are 4 beats in each one. Now, so we all make sure that we get it right. This here is a rest. I can't really draw a rest that well. So, if you mess up this first time, it's on me because some of my artistic skills ain't that fine. So nevertheless, let's get into it. Here's our tempo. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, clap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice I open my hands up to denote the rest. Always keep your hands together to show the note value when you're counting and clapping, and open your hands for rest. That is how we give every note their due for time. Because if you end a note too soon, then it kind of isn't even a half note anymore. It isn't even a quarter note anymore. It's kind of like maybe a dotted 16th, which is something we'll get into later. But if you don't give the note the full duration of it, then that's not even a quarter note. It's gonna mess the music up. And you'll be able to hear what I mean when you're either making beats, playing a instrument, and yeah, you'll see. So let's do that one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, ready, go. 1, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. Excuse me. I hate that I said go, but I'll say play from now on. All right. On to the next side, the next line. There are eighth notes. And eighth notes are half of a quarter note, as we said throughout the beginning of the lesson. To count and clap this, we would need to know that our downbeat is here. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's what we're gonna go with. So counting and clapping, this is how it works. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. And this here is an eighth note without a beam. So it would get the same as these eighth notes with a beam. And there are some situations where you'll see repeated beamed eighth notes, but they're all getting the same amount of time. 1 and 2 and 3 and 2 and 3 and 4, and this beam right here is connected. These are all eighth notes. So let's count and clap it one more time. 1, 2, ready, play. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 3, and 4, and yes. So moving on to the next exercise, the last one for this video, we're going to be counting and clapping whole notes and half notes as well as rests. So I know I went over the divisions of notes here, but this same idea for beats applies to rests. So you can know when not to play. That's what a rest is. It tells you when not to play. As I let you know, this is a quarter rest. This will be the quarter rest for right now. Okay, I kind of have been confusing myself this whole lesson. The 8th rest does not look like that. I think the 8th rest it looks like something else, but I'm not even going to have that be there. But just know that's not what it looks like, and I'll get it for you somewhere else. I shouldn't even have anything up there, so you don't get confused. So here we are. This right here is going to serve as a quarter rest, and it'll get the same amount as a quarter note, which is 1 beat. So counting and clapping this, we got to remember that we hold our hands together to show the whole note value. So for a whole note, we're holding our hands together for 4 beats. To count that, that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Same with the half note, 1, 2. And if you're using a half rest, which is right here, the half rest gets 2 beats, just like a half note. So you would be doing this, 1, 2, and emphasize you not clapping so you can denote the duration of the note. All right, let's go into this right here. This right here is a whole rest. They look funny. They look like top hats and everything, but just know that the whole rest can hold a cup of water. But this kind of got the cup tilted out. It's pouring out the juice, so it can't hold as much. So that's how you know it's a half rest. The half rest gets 2, the whole rest gets 4. So let's dive into here. Notice that there's a whole rest right here. There is a quarter rest right here. And my ugly drawing made me mix up the quarter and 8th rest, but I'll demonstrate that to you in a comment section or something like that. I apologize for that mishap. But you have a half rest right here, quarter rest, and a whole rest. We're gonna count this all out and clap it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. 1, 2, ready, go. 1. Let me just clap it for you. Ready, play. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Let me do it one more time so you can see my hands. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I was about to clap at that last one, but I'm gonna type this out. Okay. All right. Now for all of your homework assignments, make sure you're writing in the note divisions underneath the lessons that you'll be playing for the week. It'll help you stay in time and just internalize, the post. Thank you very much.